Highlights of the highlights. This is the Channel Seed Game of the Week Top 10 Plays on StriveSports.com. Play number 10 takes us to Week 8 in Grand Island as Northwest hosted Aurora. Christian Ellsworth takes off on a 59-yard run, the longest of his season. Christian, with this play and others this year, has become the all-time career yardage leader in Class B high school history. For play number 9, we go to Week 7, Osceola hosting Humphrey St. Francis. It's Osceola quarterback Caden Teese dropping back, and he will find Garrett Fisher for the tightrope catch on the near sideline. Garrett listed at 240 pounds as a tight end and nose guard. Quite the hands from the big fella. For play number 8, we go back to Northwest as they hosted Scottsbluff in Week 5. Christian Ellsworth now showing off his arm. This, the pass to Brandon Gannon in triple coverage to set up an early score for the Vikings. They would win an instant classic over the Bearcats. Play number 7, Week 3, Central City hosting Columbus SCOTUS. Mitch Carlson would find Taylor Beck on a wonderful corner route to make it a 14-7 game in the second quarter. It would be SCOTUS the rest of the way. For play number 6, we go to Week 1, Crete hosting Aurora in a Class B matchup. Crete quarterback Rhett Harms would keep it on the left end and dive into the end zone for an exciting touchdown to give the Cardinals a little bit of life in the second half. For play number 5, we stay in that Crete and Aurora game. Austin Allen, the big tight end / outside linebacker for the Huskies, would pick off Rhett Harms, and he would rumble, young man rumble, 65 yards for a touchdown early on in the second quarter. That would give Aurora a little bit of cushion heading towards halftime. For play number 4, we go to Week 2, Millard West versus Millard North, a 1-versus-2 matchup in Class A. In the second half, it was the Wildcats getting a Luke Lallman screen pass, and watch him run, pick up a few blocks, and pop into the end zone for a decisive touchdown. He would score again moments later to expand the Wildcats' lead in a big win over number 2 Millard North. Play number 3 goes to Week 4, Shelby Rising City hosting Sutton. It was Garrett Leach picking up where Noah Johnson left off last year with an 88-yard touchdown run. It would be the longest Game of the Week touchdown run of the entire season as the Mustangs would roll over the Huskies in Week 4. Play number 2, Week number 6, Cross County hosting High Plains. High Plains quarterback Thomas Young would find his newfound running back Josh Demers for an outstanding screenplay for touchdown. Not too bad of moves for a guy who 2 weeks earlier was playing right guard. Our number 1 Channel Seed Game of the Week Top 10 play would go to Week 9, Aurora hosting York. It would be Will Bolton popping through the middle of the York offensive line on this 4th down early on in the first half to block the punt and return it 12 yards for a touchdown to give the Huskies a 12-0 lead in the first quarter. They would take a 24-7 halftime lead before going on to win 38-35. So good we had to see it twice. Bolton with the block and the catch of the punt, and off to the end zone he goes. Thanks for watching the highlights of the highlights on the Channel Seed Game of the Week Top 10 Plays on StriveSports.com.